Hey guys, welcome to episode 3
The
of
Hittite
Mavericks, a Noob's Guide
nobles
to
still
Pharaoh.
struggle to unite the lands of the Nile under one supreme ruler. To aid them in their cause, it is hoped that you will endeavor to establish a thriving community at Perwajit, in the humid delta region of Lower Egypt, thus spreading their influence throughout the length of the sacred river. To support a population larger than that of a village, you must learn to use agriculture. Egyptian farmers have begun to exploit the rich, fertile soil deposited by the annual inundation of the Nile River for growing crops. The Nile can be hazardous, however. Many dangers lurk along its banks and in its waters, such as deadly crocodiles, hippopotamuses, and malaria-carrying mosquitoes.
Alright, so crocodiles and hippopotamuses will kill your guys. They are very aggressive. But as long as you don't go too close to them, which in this mission isn't a problem, it won't be a problem. And malaria is only a problem on higher difficulties or in later missions. Now as you can see, we have actually more than one objective in this mission. We have to have a population of 600 and 10 modest homesteads, which means we're going to have to get pottery. And then this is the first mission with farming. So let's look at the tutorial farm. You must build farms directly on the floodplain in order to gain the benefits of the increased fertility of the land. Unlike most working structures, farms on the floodplain do not need direct access to employees. See, you build a work camp, it gets employees from nearby houses, then it will send peasants out to work fields. And then the flood comes each year, the Nile flood, called the inundation, and it will restore the fertility of the land. If it doesn't flood, or if it doesn't flood high, your farms will start producing less and less food. Yeah, so got trees, you got some hippopotamuses over here. Over here and up there, some trees. So that particular tree, for some reason, has always annoyed me when I play this, and I don't know why. So here's how I set up my towns. Ta-da! Houses have to be built within 2 squares of the road. Watch. In a minute, it'll disappear. So, like usual, yep, there it goes. Like usual, I just set up my, yeah, employees needed, blah, blah, blah. So then people will come in. I just set up the whole, basic maintenance. You can let temples and stuff go for a while. So what you want to do is, work camps are undesirable. So, do this so that they're far away from your houses, but still have direct access. This is how you want to set up any industry. So then just build a road directly across onto the floodplain. Farms have to have road access, and the road has to access the terrain. So then just build big farms. I can normally I'd leave like a one wide space and I can come down here, but as it is, I can just do that. Let's see. Later on there will be meadow farms you can make, which will have like a special kind of grass, and then you'll be able to place it right there, and they take employees like normal. Most missions it's not necessary to have a village palace, but it's always good to have it. And as you can see, the temple for this mission is Osiris. And that's because he is the Egyptian god of agriculture and the Nile flood, which isn't strictly true. I know a bit about ancient Egyptian theology, but for the purposes of this game, that's what he is. And as you can see, we've got the peasants are coming out and doing that now. I have to set up granaries quickly, because if the Nile, or if it goes and there's a harvest and there's no granaries, the guys just sit here, and then the flood will come up and drown all of them. I often have to do this, like, this is just a basic, very small area of housing. Usually, my housing areas are much more large scale. Like this. That's closer to the usual size. They'll introduce the first industry in a bit. Now, Festival Square. A Festival Square has to be built on an intersection like this. Oh, yep, there goes the harvest, and in a moment you'll see, there goes the flood. See, it didn't quite cover it all. There we go, industry. Now that you've given your people basic food and water, you can enhance their lifestyle with other goods such as pottery. You have to have a clay pit, or import clay later on. A lot of missions you can't build clay. Let's see, yep. So, the clay pit has employees, and it produces clay. The more employees you have, the faster the clay is produced. Then the clay comes either to a storage yard and then to the potter, or straight to the potter. Then the potter will bake the clay into pots. Again, the more employees it has, the faster it will go, although it can't have unlimited employees. Then that goes to the storage yard. Then the bazaar takes it from the storage yard and then distributes it to the houses. Yeah. So here we go. Festival Square. Later on, in more complex cities, what often you will end up doing is to use this to expand your city and increase desirability at the same time. So raw materials, clay pit. Clay pits have to be near the river. Like so. And the general rule for industries is, one clay pit can provide 2 potters with clay constantly once they're fully employed. So actually, I should probably kill 2 of those. Employees need. In the same way, 1 of these can provide 2 or 3 of these. So that's the general rule of thumb for industries. Again, like flax, reeds for papyrus, woodcutters for wood. Ah, yes, storage yards. I knew I forgot something. Storage yards are kind of difficult to manage because they're prone to both fire and collapse. And they can store anything, but they, by default, don't store food. Which is kind of important. Population milestone. Yeah, I need 600 people and some honest homesteads. Yes, I figured I was forgetting something. I was forgetting entertainment. Since my, town is a little cramped here, I don't need to build quite as many... I was afraid of that. Yeah, I forgot to stick a firehouse down here. See? See what I mean about fire being a big deal? And then, since I should probably... I really... This has been one of my problems for a long time. I haven't played this game in a while, so I'm always forgetting. Oh, that's another thing. On harder difficulties, firemen will run out of water faster and have to head back to their own firehouse. Anyway, so, let's see, I was setting up this. Yeah, since all the houses in my city is close together, like this, in this pattern, instead of strung out along a road for a long way, I don't need as many, booths. Municipal structures, gardens, statues, plazas, increase desirability and have no other function. Roadblocks, I discussed already. Since, like, this demonstrates it. This guy is a wanderer. He'll walk up to it, then turn around and go the other way. This guy normally is a wanderer, but if he's, for example, chasing a thief, he'll just walk right through it. Roadblocks can be used to guide your city's walkers. Some walkers have a specific destination in mind, while others do not. They simply roam the streets, bestowing their benefits on any buildings they happen to pass. Those with a specific destination can pass through and complete their errands. Water crossings let you go back and forth across water, ferries, and bridges. Here, I'll just... Water crossings, ferry landing. later missions have bridges. Beautification, Gardens Plaza. Plaza can only be placed on top of paved roads, which are automatically paved if the desirability is high enough. Village Palace, roadblocks. Often what you'll want to do is see like this, you want to put your roadblocks there. Now see they're leaving, but if they're heading, they'll automatically head back across once they see he walks the distance that he's supposed to walk. So he turned around in the middle of the road to head back to his fire station. See, this is Modest Homestead. And once I have 10 of those and 600, I already have 600 people. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Although theoretically it could be counted as 12 right there. Often beautify your city, then review mission briefings.
The Thinite note.
And then notice that before. So apparently, I need to beautify my city in this mission. I'm pretty much out of money. I just oh, I didn't do it. So then, that's pretty much it. I'm nearly out of money here. Let's see. Still needs beautified. Okay. Beautification, large statue. Statue. On higher difficulties, you receive less money. On normal, you receive 2,500 only. So let's see. Administration, desirability. Most people would find this a pleasant place to live. Ta-da! Victory! And then later on you can continue governing for years, if you want to.
Superb. Your own citizens are beginning to look to you as their caretaker, and neighboring cities also hail you as a provider in times of need.
You completed this mission successfully, but Davidians 3 still reign supreme in this city. Yeah. Yep, completed the pre-dynastic period, move right on to the archaic period. I'm just gonna end the video here. And then I think I'll record the opening cutscene and then and be done with recording for today. So if you like the video, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. See you guys.